culture. Embracing change without losing yourself. Right, so in the kaleidoscope whirlwind that is modern culture, keeping up can feel like trying to read War and Peace on a roller coaster, offering some excitement, but perhaps a little bit disorientating and ever so slightly overhyped and very underwhelming. As the landscape shifts with the speed and trend of hashtag, we can find ourselves in a curious position of being both spectators and participants in a world that sometimes seems to reinvent itself overnight. The time I mistook a meme for fine art. Now let's talk about memes. Yes, those ubiquitous digital snippets of humour that proliferate across the internet with the virility of a common cold in winter. Now there I was at a friend's for dinner when their daughter showed me a picture of a cartoon frog on her phone. "It's Pepe," she exclaimed, "a cultural icon." Mistaking her enthusiasm for artistic appreciation, I launched into a monologue about the evolution of pop art from Andy Warhol to present day. The blank stares I received were my first clue that I had completely veered off the cultural highway, fell asleep at the wheel, rolled down the embankment like Homer Simpson, and the airbag went off when I got out the passenger side. The great X debacle. There was my attempt to engage with the X culture. Armed with the best of intentions and the worst of puns, I ventured into the X sphere. Is that still a thing, by the way? I don't know. Ready to impart my wit upon the masses. My tweet: why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side of the midlife crisis? Crickets. It turns out humour on X is less about dad jokes and more about timing, hashtags, and the mysterious art of going viral. Lesson learned. Navigating cultural shifts without losing your compass. Now, as we paddle through the rapids of cultural change, it's essential to remember that our core identity need not be swept away by the current. So here are a few strategies about staying afloat. Be curious, not judgmental. The famous words uttered by the cultural legend and Premiership manager Ted Lasso. What? Well, he's not real. You approach the cultural phenomenon with an open mind. You see, curiosity, if I could say it, is bridging misunderstanding and appreciation. 2, find your cultural anchors. Amid the flux, identify the aspects of culture that resonate with you deeply, be it music, literature, or film. These anchors can provide a real sense of continuity. 3, engage with the new, but cherish the old. Make an effort to explore contemporary culture, but don't feel pressured to abandon what you love. There's room in your life for both the Beatles and Billie Eilish, but definitely no room for Sam Fox and Sam Smith. 4, share your stories. Your experiences are valuable. Sharing your cultural journey can offer unique perspectives to younger generations, just as their insights can enrich your understanding. Genuinely, one of the biggest things I ever shared was the Van Gogh experience here in Leicester in the UK. I went with someone who noticed that after 20 minutes, I was so moved by the whole experience that there I was, a grown-ass 40-something man, silently crying. Thanks, Doctor Who. That's partly your fault. And number 5, laugh at yourself. Not every attempt to engage with the new cultural trends will be successful, but the ability to laugh at yourself is perhaps the most endearing trait of all. Now, in the grand tapestry of culture, each thread, old and new, plays a crucial role in the richness of the design. By weaving together the traditional and the contemporary, we can create a cultural fabric that is both diverse and cohesive. So as we embrace the ever-changing landscape, let's do so with the confidence that our roots provide us with the strength to explore new horizons without fear of losing ourselves. After all, culture is not just about keeping up, it's about moving forward together.